I'll take that.
Tie him up then.
It's from Isabella to Prince John. My prince, I understand the urgency of your request. Richard returns from the Crusades within the month. Troops loyal to him await his return in Loughborough. We must be ready.
Richard. King Richard.
The king's coming home.
Read the rest.
You ask for 300 men, food and supplies. I will dispatch them at sunset to join with your northern forces in Doncaster.
So where's Isabella got 300 men from?
England will soon be yours.
You give the sheriff this message.
Go on.
England will never be a slave to Prince John. Not while Robin Hood fights for King Richard.
Robin! They've taken them! They took them!
Taken who?
I was in Clun. The sheriff's soldiers. They've taken all the men!
How many?
Must have been at least 100!
Robin! Simon Nettlestone! The sheriff's guard came and just carted them off! Crops and livestock too!
100 from Clun, 100 from Nettleston.
They'll go to Loxley next.
Get to Loxley!
Supplies to the castle! Idiots! Get the prisoners out of there! John! Break the chain!
They're gone. Let's get these men to Sherwood!
You are an imbecile. Oh, poor Maya. Tell me, are the men of Loxley secured?
We had a situation, some unforeseen difficulties.
Robin Hood.
There's a man here to see you.
A man?
Apparently he has a proposition for you.
Really?
The name's Archer.
Archer. Archer what?
Just Archer.
Archer. Weren't you due to hang in York?
Me? Hang, York. You know anything about that?
That's right. He's the one Hood and Gisborne broke out of prison. Many of my men were injured.
I never asked them to do that. They just turned up.
Arrest him.
That Robin Hood's a nut. He feels compelled to go about saving people.
Even so, do you really think I would fraternize with such a lowlife as you?
What if you knew the truth?
Wait. The truth.
You and I. We're brother and sister.
I'm sorry.
Ghislaine is my mother, too.
Impossible.
She had me out of wedlock and sent me away.
Dare you stand there and tell me such evil lies?
Is it a lie that she died in a house fire? Or that she was married to a leper? Your father. Is that a lie? See, I've traveled far and wide. I know the most exotic ways to kill a man. That's why Robin and Gisborne saved me. They wanted to use me.
Take him away.
We join forces. Think about it. Your power, my skill. We can be unstoppable.
What I need are men that can offer me loyalty and protection. Arrest him!
Sister, don't forsake me. Lock him up!
He must never be allowed to leave the castle.
To get the rest of our supplies to Locksley. That'll keep the women and children alive until we return their crops and livestock.
Robin. What about the men?
What about them?
Well, when are they going to fight?
Tuck, these men are farmers, they're not warriors.
The Lord helps those who help themselves, Robin. Your protection weakens them. We are failing in our mission. We're supposed to be inspiring these men to stand up and fight for themselves, giving them real hope.
These men are terrified for their lives. They've forgotten how to hope.
Then, my friend, it's time we let the blame in again.
If I disappoint the prince, I hang like every other noble who's ever failed him. Blumaya, I need those men.
Tricky. Hood's protecting them in the forest.
Then it's Hood I need to destroy. I need to get to his weakness. Exploit his vulnerabilities.
Which are?
His friends. That odious little gang. The idiot cares about them. That's his weakness. Blumaya. Bring me Kate's mother from Locksley.
Hurry up!
Good. Go, please, Blumaya. This is delicate. It's pretty, isn't it? You know, sometimes the prettiest things can be the most fragile. Your daughter is an outlaw.
My daughter is dead to me.
Oh, there's no point denying her. Trust me on that.
What do you want with me?
I want to help you.
Help me.
Yes. A safe passage to Doncaster for you and your family. It must be awful for you, having a child living out there in the wild with those savages.
Robin wouldn't hurt her.
Wouldn't he? He still loves me.
She'll never leave him. She believes in him too much.
Oh, then we must shake her belief to the core. Plant this on Robin. Then persuade Kate that he still loves me. His own true Isabella. Then give her this. When she finds the other half on him, her faith will be shaken. And she'll realize that a candle still burns deeply in his heart for me.
I can't.
Can't. I don't think you understand, you ignorant crone. Every last morsel of food, every animal, every grain of barley within a 50-mile radius is locked up in my courtyard ready for transportation to the north. Hell is coming, Rebecca. I think you should save your family whilst you still can. Everything we have. Love you.
I've got something to show you.
Where did you get that?
Isabella. Robin holds the other half. Close to him. It seems there's a deep bond between them.
I don't believe that.
He loves her. I'm sorry.
No. Isabella's Robin's enemy.
Check his things. If he holds the other half, then you'll know.
I don't need to check his things.
Kate, don't waste the rest of your life with him.
Kate, you ready? We have to go.
You belong here with us, with your family. Robin? Take good care of her.
I will. I will. I promise. Come on, then.
What's that?
It's Isabella's. My mother gave it to her when she was a child. She worshipped her. She cherished this.
Well, she wouldn't give this to just anyone now, would she? So what's it doing here?
You think this is mine?
Well, she's your sister, Guy.
Yeah, a sister that's betrayed me many times and tried to kill me.
If there's any doubt about your loyalty.
Well, there isn't. But I've told you it was Isabella's if there was.
Well, if it's not yours, then whose is it?
You haven't moved from that spot in 10 years.
They let you out?
Not exactly.
Need a drink?
I need money. Fast. I'm a wanted man. I need safe passage out of England. I need information I can sell. What sort of information? I need to prove my loyalty to the sheriff. Show that I can protect her.
We take the castle. We claim it on the king, Richard. We put Isabella under house arrest. We release the supplies. We release the men. And we hold that castle till King Richard returns.
If I can penetrate the castle, I open her eyes to what I'm capable of achieving.
But the castle, it's bursting with men, crops, livestock. It's defended by an army of guards.
We can't take a castle.
We can if we go down the tunnel.
I'm tired of looking over my shoulder. I need enough so I can leave England. Forever.
Well, there is one way in.
When the old sheriff returned from his failed mission in the Holy Land, he became paranoid about repercussions. So he built himself an escape route. A tunnel.
Who dug this tunnel?
Their rotting bodies were found underground. Gisborne locked them in. Poor fools.
The diggers were silenced. I made sure of that. So no one else knows about the tunnel, especially not Isabella. It starts here, in a derelict churchyard outside the West Gate, and it leads directly into the heart of the castle. I say we go down the tunnel, we seize Isabella, and we force her to dismiss her guards. If we take Isabella, we take the castle.
And that's everything I have.
The opening is in a derelict churchyard, under the grave with the fallen cross.
If we time the break-in to coincide with the supply train leaving, most of the guards were busy with the convoy anyway.
Count me out. I don't trust him.
How do we know that this isn't a trap? Because we want the same thing.
Since when have you cared about our people?
I don't. I just want Isabella. She betrayed me to Prince John, and I intend to make her pay.
Now that sounds more like the Gisborne we all know and love.
That's enough! We go through the tunnel. And that's my final word. Gisborne is one of us now. Our fate is his. Tuck, John, get some forging tools to make weapons. The rest of you, get whatever money we have and melt it down to make arrowheads. Kate, listen. Gisborne's loyal. I'd stake my life on it.
He killed my brother. I will never, never trust him.
Well, you can trust me.
Can I?
What do you mean?
I've left my family. I'm not there with them. I'm here. With you.
And you're helping, Kate. You're making a difference.
Tell me, you need me more than they do.
I have to prepare for the raid.
I want you to issue this proclamation. And I want you to make sure it is spoken about in every corner of Nottingham. That due to his duties and loyalties to the sheriff, the outlaw Alan Adale is pardoned for all his wrongdoings.
Alan Adale has...
Just do it. Trust me.
Something funny, sis.
How on earth did you get in here?
Call the guards and you'll never find out.
Speak.
The tunnel. It was an escape route for the old sheriff, but what's far more interesting is this. It was supervised by one Sir Guy of Gisborne. He and Hood are together now. And with all that stuff locked up in your courtyard, just waiting to be stolen, how long do you think it'll take before they come in the same way I did?
Get the guards and wait. I could ambush them as soon as they emerge.
Guards are useless. I've seen what they do to guards. You need something a little more sophisticated than guards. Something they're not expecting.
Keep talking.
Well, for a few pennies, I can trap the tunnel. It does happen to be one of my specialities.
If you can make sure that they both die a slow and very painful death, I'll give you more than pennies. Brother.
They've taken everything.
Even the forging tools.
This is a proclamation from the Sheriff of Nottingham. Let it be known that for services to the Sheriff, the outlaw Alan Adale has been given immunity from prosecution. He is a free man. John! John!
All of this needs to be made into arrowheads. Robin, we're running out of time. Robin! Where's Tuck and John with those tools?
She's gone. Kate! You say something? Why is it always my fault?
We've got to find her. Much. Kate can look after herself, and she's got a family to protect. We've got a castle to take.
I know. Traitor! What do you tell them, Judas?
It's all over Nottingham. Alan's been pardoned by the sheriff. The service is rendered.
What, John? Let him go! Let me speak! Oh, you're good at that, aren't you? Speaking, lying, trusting an little friend! John, come on!
Let him go.
Come on.
All right.
I haven't done anything. I swear, I haven't betrayed you. Much. You believe me, Guy. Oh. Tuck. Robin. So you think I'm a coward? Is that it, yeah? What, that I've sold you out to save myself somehow, yeah? You've done that before. I know. And every day I wish I could take that back. You know that. None of you. None of you believe me.
I'll be off then. Right. You tell about the tunnel.
I told you, I haven't said...
Tie him up! What? No. I can't take the risk.
Robin!
Once we've secured the castle, we will come back and we will sort this out.
John, don't do this.
Get it done! Don't even look at me!
Stay here. Specialist, you say? For your sake, you better be.
You get your money's worth, sister. As long as I get mine.
You'll get paid on one condition. That this trap kills Hood.
You're the boss.
We get into the castle, we capture Isabella, release the villagers. If the convoy leaves, then we failed. And Tuck, John, it's up to you to stop it, no matter what. This could be the last time we see each other. Best of luck. It's time.
On the block. Time and time again for what? Nothing.
Those of you who can fight must help us intercept the supply train. Those are your crops inside that castle. Your livestock. Your brothers. Now, McMahon, it's time to stand up and fight! Take back what's rightfully yours! Brother Tuck! They've been trodden on, John, and they're taking it. If they would only stand together, they can defeat the sheriff. Defeating the sheriff is our job, Tuck!
Even if it is the last thing we ever do.
Robin, this is it.
Shouldn't mess with grapes.
Hood and his men have entered the tunnel.
Good. Thank you. They should buy your disappearance.
It's everything I asked for.
Count it.
I believe you.
Good. You can believe this. If I ever smell your fetid odor anywhere near Nottingham again, I will have you dipped in blood and torn apart by starving dogs. My mother was a saint. The fact that she could have had a child out of wedlock is bad enough, but some nasty little hustler like you. Be assured, I will kill 1,000 times to keep my mother's sacred memory pure.
Don't worry. I've got plans far away from here. You'll never see me again.
You're right. He loves Isabella. He must do, otherwise why would he have it?
I'll gather everyone together.
Come on, Kate, come on.
This is the right thing to do.
I know.
Your brother was stupid enough to get himself killed for Robin's ridiculous cause. At least you've the good sense to run away while you're...
I'm not running away. But if he's in league with her, then I don't understand anything anymore. I thought I loved him.
Oh, Kate.
I didn't know I could love someone like that.
Kate, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
No, you don't understand. I was trying to protect you. I had to do it.
Had to do what? Tell me.
Robin doesn't love Isabella. It was me. I put the locket into his bag for you to find. You were supposed to leave him. And then we could get away from here to our new life.
Keep moving. Come on.
You owe me a trap. Budge. Let me think.
You're given the best years of your life. For what?
Can't be.
Gotta get to Robin.
Nearly done.
It's quiet, isn't it? Calm. It's like when you're hunting.
The moment you spot your prey, your stag, there's a stillness. Just for a moment. You wonder whether you can go through with it. Whether you can slaughter this beast with so much
Dignity?
Yeah. Dignity.
John.
Brave, but they can't fight. Look at them. It'll be a massacre.
They're not going to fight, John. Gentlemen, these gates will open soon. Now, it is our task to stop the supply train in its tracks. And that is exactly what we're going to do. As an army, as a militia, we would be crushed. The sheriff's men would hack us down like weeds. But it's harder to cut the spirit with a blade. When these gates open and the supply train pulls out, we are going to sit down. Just sit. In silence. My friends, we are going to turn the other cheek.
We will be crushed.
Dignity, John. Dignity. Even when everything has been taken from us, we still have that. And the sheriff's men will be faced with a choice. Stand aside, or carry out a massacre.
These are the sheriff's men. I think we know what choice they're going to make.
They may be soldiers, John, but they are still men. Just men. And faced with the power of truth, a man can change. If we all stand together, we can have that power. We can be unstoppable.
So Alan told her! Or him! I knew we should have trusted you!
If I knew this was a trap, do you think I'd be stuck in here as well?
That's enough! The both of you!
What is that?
There's no way out.
There's always a way out.
This is how it is.
This is how we die. Buried in limestone.
Only fair is it?
If one of us can reach the top, we can hold out longer. Watch, come here. Gisborne, get on our shoulders.
No! It's gotta be you, Robin! You're the one who has to live! It has to be you!
Right, come on, let's do this. Ready? Go!
Raise the portcullis! Move out! Open the gates! You there! Move out of the road! Move out of the road, I said, or prepare to die where you sit. Men, draw your swords! I said draw your swords now!
I'm holding you tight!
Okay,
Give me him!
What?
Stay together! But if you stay together, you can breathe for a little while longer! And keep your hands moving! So I know! What?
man down!
Start with me, then! Go on. Be a man! Start with me!
Do it or die.
And kill an innocent girl.
Save Robin!
What?
Come on! We've got to get that rope, Kate!
What's in there? I've got it!
Then Paul!
Polly!
I thought I lost you.
My mother planted that locket. I should never have doubted you. Isabella was trying to rip us apart.
Well, that means Alan's innocent.
Alan.
She's been playing with us all along. We need to find Isabella. Now!
The entrance to the castle's blocked. Follow me!
The peasants are trying to get into the castle. You have to protect me.
Can't help. Sorry.
They're going to tear me to pieces.
Not my problem. I've got to be somewhere else.
I just gave you an order.
You have no idea what's happening here, do you?
You can't just leave me here to be massacred by this rabble. Please. For pity's sake, help me.
If you want to save yourself, hear this. Deliver Gisborne to the tunnel.
It doesn't make any sense. Gisborne is dead.
Goodbye, Sheriff. And good luck.
You forced my mother to lie to me. You tried to poison me against Robin.
So what of it? You don't belong together. An ill-raised peasant. Hardly a worthy companion for a man of noble birth. Don't come any closer.
I believe this is yours. It's over, Isabel.
In the name of King Richard, I charge Isabella of Gisborne with high treason
and crimes against the people of Nottingham. The castle and everything in it belongs to the people!
Close the gates.
You old tomcat, how the devil are you? The plan is in place. Good. Oh, this will be so much fun. Come on! We will have our reckoning. Right now, I want my town back!
I want every able-bodied man armed and ready. Old Nottingham! For the king!
You so want to kill me, don't you?
We attack immediately! Abandon the battlement! Destroy everything! Together! For England!
And Robin Hood is back on BBC HD next Sunday at 7:15. Back to tonight though, and it's almost time to join the lovely Graham Norton for Totally Saturday coming up.